Welcome everybody to League Zero. I'm Joe Razor, joined here by AJD, and we have a match between probably the best team in Novice, Wisdom Academy, versus a team that's had some struggles to start off the season in Hyperflex.
Yeah, even though Hyperflex has struggled a little bit to start off the season, hopefully they can put a good showing up today against Wisdom Academy and we don't just see a quick 20-minute 3-0.
Yeah, Hyperflex coming into this game 1-1. Last week they lost to Geometric in an 0-3, a fairly dominant performance by Geo there. Wisdom, on the other hand, has a 2-0 start to the season and hasn't dropped a single map so far. So just some real dominant performance here from Wisdom. I think most people, including myself, think they're the best team in Novice. And so I'm just really excited to see if Hyperflex has come into this game and can... I'm really excited to see if Hyperflex can counter what Wisdom's trying to do and maybe come out with a upset.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see an upset, but honestly, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Wisdom Academy might be a little bit too strong. I think Hyperflex is going to have a rough go at this game, and I don't know, maybe they'll surprise some people, take a map or two off, but I personally think that Wisdom Academy is the heavy favorite in this game.
Yeah, if Wisdom Academy can win this, that would surprise nobody. Hyperflex trying to ruin the narrative of Wisdom Academy being this dominant team that nobody can stop. So, coming into this matchup, the starting lineup for Hyperflex here, it's nothing really out of the ordinary. Pretty normal to what we have seen. The only difference being, I just forgot their name. Not starting. I feel really dumb.
Yeah. Wait, Chef is playing the support?
Yeah, Chef is in on support here.
I'm very, very confused.
Yeah, Chef on the support is a bit interesting. Not something I think really anybody expected. Maybe it's an architect situation where they're putting him in to play the Ana.
Yeah.
Maybe his Ana is just very good, and so they're putting him in here to play the Ana. But we'll just have to wait and see here. As I'm pretty excited for this match. I've been watching a lot of Overwatch recently. I've kind of had a renewed passion for this game, so I'm fairly excited to be able to watch and cast this matchup in between Hyperflex and Wisdom Academy.
Yeah, I'm excited for this game, even if Hyperflex is running a different lineup than what we kind of all expected. Nobody really expected to see Chef on the support. In fact, I don't even know if he actually even plays support.
I'm not too sure if he can play the support really at a high level. As we're coming into this map, our first map of the series, Control will be on Nepal. So, interesting to see what these teams will roll out here. I wonder if we're going to see any Mei here on this first point. You have a lot of these tight chokes. You can really wall people off. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some Ryan Zarya, Ryan Sigma rush with this Mei.
Well, we may see Ryan Sigma. It looks like Blitz is starting out on the Sigma. Do we get to see the Bligma? Are we going to see it?
It looks like we may.
We may. Let's see if
they gonna run... Okay, so
we don't get to see it.
Yeah, they're just going to run the Diva Monkey Dive here. They're running the McCree. That's a bit interesting. I was expecting... I would expect an Ashe instead of the McCree, but they're going to have this Pharmacy on top of it, so maybe it could work well, but there's just a big question. As there's so much damage from Titanic onto the opposition here, multiple players falling low. You're going to just set up on point and wait for the dive.
With the Sombra Reaper, the Pharah is actually going to get a lot of value because there's really nobody to contest the Pharah, especially with Hyperflex not running the Diva here.
Yeah, so Hyperflex is going to get the first cap very early. Not really any contest from the side here. As playing a bit of a ground Pharah. So he's going to get back into the sky here. They're playing fairly slow and passive. They're just waiting for a pick, and the pick isn't coming.
Yeah, Spongy is low.
It's a huge sleep here. Spudgy's going to get taken down by Valerie on the flank here. They're going to manage to get the res off. But 20% already here built up for Hyperflex. This Titanic's going to get hacked up, so he's not going to be able to do anything. They nanoed the Mercy! Oh no, what a mistake here. They're going to drop the barrage. The beat's going to come through to counter it, but not before one kill comes through. Valorie's going to get taken down. So it was a missed nano, but it shouldn't matter in the end. They played it very slow and got a ton of value in that fight, as Minimax is going to get 3 kills there.
Definitely got to be a misclick right there from Red Panda. I mean, like, if Geek had Valk and they were going for a Nano Valk, then it might have been a little more of a good decision. But I think their intention was to go for the Nano Barrage, and Red just misclicked.
Yeah, he looks like he got the Mercy, got a bit in his way there. As the Hydran's going to come out with the Coalescence as well from the other side here. They're going to trade McCree's. As the Winston in Minimax is going to fall very low and it's going to get taken out by Chef. The Shatter's going to get dropped on point. It's going to hit 2 players here as Red Panda goes down. They're going to commit the bomb. Sumit's trying to stay in mech, but he can't even remech. A bit of an awkward bomb there. As the point will be flipped.
Yeah, not exactly the best bomb there. Kind of looking like he's trying to go for the remech, but Thai does already have another barrage right here. But Banana coming up on that EMP could end the fight pretty quickly if they can capitalize.
Oh, that's such an early pick! Oh my word! Titanic manages to catch Valerie out of position here, so they're going to have the player advantage now. As they're going to push forward on the point, the barrage is going to get dropped. It's going to manage to take down Banana. But in the end, he gets taken out. They're going to take down Ghost and manage to get the res here. The grab is massive. It's going to hit all... It's 5 players! Bobs with the Lucio's going to find 2 kills. But Chef's going to get taken down. Yoshi's going to take himself out with the right click here. Bob is going to go down on the Lucio, so it looks like it looked good for Hyperflex, but they're not able to close it out in the end.
Yeah, we do see Spongy swap over to the Reaper, abandoning that McCree. He's kind of realized that, hey, not getting a ton of value out of it, deciding to swap something up.
Yeah, I think the Reaper's a good pick here, because while the Pharah puts in damage, you can get some close range damage, because the Pharah usually pushes the 2 teams together. They're going to throw the Nano onto the Monkey, and it's going to get 3 kills in quick succession there. Very fast fight, only needed 1 ult to win that. But Banana, she does have the EMP here for the next fight.
Yeah, EMP coming up here, but the Primal and Valkyrie here on the side of Wisdom Academy. Look for an early Valk, see if maybe they can try to build up some of those other ults real quick. Dai is coming up pretty close on the barrage, and Blitz is 80% to another bomb, so...
They're going to go through main here. They're going to dive on him. That's a great anti-date. It's going to hit 2 people. Let's see if it can result in any kills, and it can. Valerie's going to go down really before the fight even starts here. Chef gets taken down mid-animation while pulling out the Coalescence. Blitz is going to get taken out of his mech, however, as the beat's going to be dropped for Hyperflex, and then the EMP on top of that's going to hit 3 players here. But Wisdom Academy is still finding the kills. The barrage gets dropped to clean everything up. And first point. It may have been close, but it looks like if they could take out these stall players, they could take the win. They will. So first point's going to go the way of Wisdom.
Yeah, definitely a lot closer for a first point than people thought it might be. Hyperflex definitely putting up a good fight right there. If you're Wisdom Academy, do not run the McCree. Please, for the love of all that is good and holy, get the hell off the McCree.
Yeah, the McCree, McCree's basically just worse Ashe.
Yep. And even Ashe isn't that great these days.
I still think she's good. I think she's still playable. She does have the reduced dynamite damage and a bit less damage with her Viper, but I feel like she still does enough damage to get good value out of her.
Yeah. Still not a must pick like she was for quite a while.
Yeah. We really saw that in the Overwatch League because they were on the old patch. Either Widow or Ashe was just constantly being played as they're going to fight in the small room here. Minimax is taking solo, is going to get hacked up, but he looks like he is going to manage to stay alive. Ghost Turtle getting a bit over aggressive here as the shield gets taken down. No kills yet for either side, but as soon as I say that, they burst through the door and take down Ghost and Bobs. Very nice fight there from Wisdom. They play it slow and passive as we're going to have a pause.
Yep, Banana calling for the pause. Oh, wait. Yeah, Banana and Herping Yoshi both calling for pause, so probably a little bit of lag. Oh, never mind. It's already been resolved as Ghost Turtle has given the R.
Yeah, so Looks like we're all good here. As whatever it is, it was either quickly resolved or was a miscommunication.
Yep, Red Panda does have the coalescence here.
That's a very fast coalescence, because that fight did not go for very long, so neither side really has any ults besides this coalescence. This could be the big difference maker. Chef needs to try to build one up fast here. As they're gonna clash here. In the choke here, so the coalescence is gonna get it popped. Chef is very close to a coalescence of his own, but Ghost Turtle goes down early, and that should just be a fight win. Great aggressive hold here, understanding the ult situation and knowing what to do. This shadow dive here from Wisdom has looked phenomenal.
Yes, it has, and this is a comp that they've probably been practicing. Knowing Navino, he's probably been drilling this comp into their heads for the last several weeks. Here coming up, they do have the Blossom Bomb Primal, and they're coming up very close to that EMP, whereas on the side of Hyperflex, all they really have to engage here is the Coal, but they are coming up close to a few other ults.
Yeah, they're having a couple ults here. The Coalescence is going to get popped. They're going to burst through the choke as the Blossom's going to get dropped on top. No kills result from it. As soon as I say that, however, Bobs gets taken down from it. Minimax is going to take down Yoshi as well. And then Ghost Eternal and Banana soon to follow. So another fast fight here, and it only took 2 ults. So they're gonna have they're gonna save the EMP here for the next fight.
Yeah, only 1 ult actually was used there on the side of Wisdom. All they used was the Death Blossom.
Yeah, the Coalescence came out from Chef. That's my mistake.
Yeah.
I saw the Coalescence. Used it.
Yeah, but Hyperflex does have 5 ults right here, so definitely a winnable situation. But still, 4 ults on the side of Wisdom.
Yeah, this EMP could be huge from either side. It's going to hit everybody except Titanic. Minimax is going to go down. The grab is absolutely massive. They're going to commit the EMP, which forces out the beat. The bomb's going to get dropped on point. He's going to find 2 kills. Let's go turn this for the team. The Coalescence is going to get popped now. On the point, Ghost Turtle swinging away, trying to get the kill onto Blitz. He's going to get hacked up and taken down. The bomb looks like it just saved them. They commit ults in a situation where it looked all but over, and Blitz manages to turn it with 5 kills. The first map is going to go the way of Wisdom in a very dominant fashion.
A huge bomb right there from Blitz. We thought the fight was over. We thought Hyperflex had been able to flip the point. And then a bomb just dropped in the middle of the point. Somehow finds 2. And that was definitely the worst case situation right there for Hyperflex. Losing 2 players gave Wisdom time to get their spawns back and to just win the fight. Like, big props to Blitz right there for that bomb.
Yeah,
but kind of a negative for Hyperflex.
Yeah, I assume the beat which Bobs had just used, I assume they thought it would be enough to keep them up, but the beat was dropped a bit earlier, so by the time the bomb had gone off, the beat was practically faded at that point.
The problem with the beat is if you drop it and you're right next to the bomb, it will still kill you. Because that bomb does 1,000 damage if you're right next to it. So it does not matter if you have beat. If you are right next to that bomb, you will die.
Yeah. The bomb does a ton of damage. Not sure really how functionally that works. But I don't understand how that mech just kind of blows up. But
if you spend your time trying to figure out the logic of everything in Overwatch, you will never sleep.
Does it use the micro missiles to does it just explode all of its micro missiles?
No, apparently it's a nuclear reactor.
Yeah, it's nuclear powered, but how does it work? How does the nuclear power just fit in the bomb?
D.Va overloads the reactor, boom, done. Yeah, pretty much. You know, that'd actually be a cool effect for D.Va's bomb, mini Chernobyl. It explodes, boom, radiation for anyone in the area. So it does the instant damage plus decay over time. Jeff, if you're listening, please do it.
It looks like the map pick has came in from Hyperflex. As we're going to be heading to Rialto here. I think this is a very nice map for Hyperflex and their strength. It allows them to kind of play a bit more of these Rhine comps, which appears to be their comfort pick. So,
personally, I think this comp actually favors Wisdom Academy because, simply put, like, Rialto has some decent roofs for Pharah cover, so Thai can run his signature Pharah, and Spongy, who is very good on the Widowmaker, can actually pull it out here and use some of the long early sight lines to be able to get picks. So honestly, I think in like if Spongy goes Widowmaker here, he already gets a tremendous advantage because with Valerie and Banana in, I don't know how comfortable either one of them are on things like Ashe or Widowmaker. I know Chef, being their hit scan, is usually the one to play that, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Looks like Hyperflex is a bit short on players for this game, so that's why Chef is on the support instead of the DPS. But this will be, I think this map, while it seems good for Hyperflex, like you said, it really also favors Wisdom, so.
Yeah, it really just depends on what both teams kind of decide to run, you know? Like,
yeah,
Hyperflex could have some pocket strategy on this map. That's the reason they decided to pick it. Like, something special that Wisdom may not be expecting, but who knows, you know?
Yep. In the end, who knows? As
you don't know until they leave spawn.
As Wisdom, like I think most people expected, has chosen to be on the defense. So they will be starting defending, and I would not be surprised if we see Widow played from Wisdom. I don't know about Hyperflex, because like you said, Chef, their normal hit scan is on the flex support.
Yeah, and I don't know who the normal flex support is for Hyperflex. Brandon
is not here today.
Okay.
So their normal flex support is not available for them to be played today, so that's how come Chef is in on the support instead of the DPS.
Yeah. You kind of got to wonder, though, have they scrimmed with Chef on this flex support in preparation for a possibility Brandon may miss a game? Because, like, there's times where I've thought the Chef looks a little bit uncomfortable on the Moira. Like, I mean, it is Moira. Like, anybody with half a brain can play Moira, but there is some intricacies to her kit that you do have to know about. Things such as using map geometry for your orbs and making sure that the enemy diva doesn't eat them.
Yeah. The entire team just jumped off, but they can just go back to spawn and change.
It's a bait. They're just baiting them into thinking that they're running something else.
Yeah.
And Wisdom is running exactly what I said they would. The Widowmaker Pharah.
You could basically be a professional analyst. I'm getting words wrong today.
It's okay. That's my life every day.
As Valerie and Spongy will be against each other here in this Widow 1v1, which I think will really dictate how this map goes. But as soon as I say that, I think, did Titanic take down Bobs while he was mid-air? Not too sure.
I didn't catch it, so.
I did not catch it either. As the Pharah's in the sky for both sides, but one Pharah doesn't have a support. As Titanic's found 2 kills here on the support line in this fight. Bobs will be returning soon, and he will be able to res up Chef as Valerie gets the better of Spongy. That's a huge pickoff here, as they're going to be going into this fight here with a player advantage. The Sigma is trying to push forward and create some space, but Titanic's going to take down Valerie, and the Res is going to come on to Spongy. This Hog Sigma comp is a very strange comp to be running.
If this was 3 patches ago, I'd say this was good, but now I'm kind of questioning this decision.
Oh, what a shot. Yeah, this decision seems a bit weird here, as they just keep poking at each other and just trading kills. But it looks like finally we will have a decisive winner here, as it looks like Wisdom should just be able to clean everybody up. We're going to see some full sale swaps here, as Banana's going to go over onto the Sombra, Ghost is going to head over onto the Reinhardt, Yoshi may switch, he's kind of close to the Flux, I'm not too sure, and Chef will switch to Moira.
I mean, I'd kind of hope that's why he jumped into the water.
Yeah, It could have just been to reset because he was going to die anyways.
Yeah. Alright, we do see the barrage coming up for Thai. Expect it early, I think.
Flank. Oh, Valerie has the flank. He just misses all his shots, which gives Titanic time to explode. He's going to get 2 kills there. Onto the point. Great play from Titanic. Bit unfortunate from that Valerie wasn't able to get any kills. And that's just going to be a reset.
If you're Hyperflex here, Valerie needs to at least threaten Thai. Right now, he's not feeling pressure. He's just able to rain in from above with no consequences right now. So if you're Valerie, your #1 priority right now needs to be pressuring Thai, and Herping needs to help Valerie out with that too.
Yeah, he gets taken down immediately. Valerie had 1 kill at the very start of the map onto Spongy, and then hasn't done anything yet since. He's just missed shots and got him bullied, and he's going to switch to the McCree here.
Yeah, I think he's kind of given up on the Widowmaker at this point.
Yes. Spongy's going to pop sights. He's going to look for a shot here. But Anne's going to go down from Blitz. And then Chef soon to follow here. It played so just weird. One player will die, and then they'll hang around just around a corner and wait for them to come back, and they just have wasted so much time taking these awkward fights.
Yeah, like, this is definitely not exactly clean from the side of Hyperflex, but they do have almost I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong team. They have the Shatter coming up here, so maybe Ghost Turtle can get something out of the Shatter.
Valerie, what are you doing? You're just walking forward towards Spongy, and he gets taken down.
This is going to be last fight.
Valerie's going to switch to the Tracer to most likely just... I don't know, he has time to get back on the McCree here. As the barrage gets dropped, no kills result in it. Chef's going to get killed mid-coalescence. And Valerie's going to get 1 kill, but he's going to need to get a bunch more here if he wants to clutch it, but he's going to get taken down by Titanic. Banana will be able to touch here, but I doubt they're going to be able to push the car any farther here. They're going to trigger overtime, but that shot onto Chef and that bomb kill onto Bob's will secure it. And that was dominant.
Yeah, that was just a clinic in how to hold that map. Being able to hold it at that second corner there, but part of that is Hyperflex really didn't put much pressure on the Pharah. I was able to just do whatever he wanted, and you kind of can't do that against a skilled Pharah. You need to put pressure on him and make him play more around cover, which he's doing a good job of playing around cover, but Hyperflex needs to do a better job of pressuring him and pressuring Spongy. Valerie did not look comfortable on the Widowmaker, but I think that's because they're probably not used to being the main hit scan, as it's usually Chef, I'm assuming.
Chef is normally the main hit scan here. He looked fine at the start. He got a nice kill onto Spongy. Looked like that could have opened up a fight. It bought them space, but it didn't get them a fight win. And then they just kind of stood there around the corner. And then they played so safe and passive and just let Wisdom just kind of get picks and roll over.
It looks like they're going to run the Orisa Reinhardt here on the defense with the Kree Reaper Lucio Mora.
Kree Reaper is just not the call.
There's 2 changes I would make to this. Swap the Kree for Torb and swap the Mora for Bat.
I second that. Or switch the Lucio. No, because Lucio allows you to kite out.
You need the speed for the Reinhardt.
Yeah. Especially, look how they're playing Reinhardt. They're basically playing him like a Sigma shield, just kind of moving them around, holding flanks. You see, they're going to manage to push the card up to this corner here, which is where the main defense for Hyperflex is. The shield's going to go down for Ghost Turtle, so he's going to use the Fortify. The Pharmacy here's just taking the high ground, just probably did so much damage. No kills yet for either side, however. Spongy is trying to open up the fight. That's a great move forward from Titanic. It's going to open up this fight here. This Titanic's going to get 2 kills. Spongy does get taken down from Valerie, so maybe this is turnable with those 2 kills and the Resurrect. I doubt it. Because they're just going to push the cart forward and probably just cap the map.
Yep. Yoshi getting picked off there late. Hyperflex won't make it back in time. There's no way they get there.
We're going to get the touch.
I'm eating my
Banana,
words.
she manages to blink back. She manages to blink around on the Tracer. She's contesting for quite a while. They're going to manage to get 4 players back down, drop the bongo. If they can get a couple kills here, this would be very turnable. They managed to take down Minimax, but Chef gets traded out, and then Ghost Turtle is soon to follow. The Barrage on point to help clean everything up now is the shot. I thought it's a shot onto Banana to take him down. And they're going for the world record. Wisdom's going to take down Hyperflex here in map 2. That's a 2-0 lead.
Hyperflex, I said I wanted a game, not a 20-minute stomp.
I think they're going for a 15-minute stomp.
Yeah. Which kind of makes me sad. I was hoping for a really good game. But
Yep.
Hyperflex has kind of disappointed. Yeah, on Nepal, they had some good moments. Ilios? Or not Ilios. Jesus, I can't speak English.
Rialto?
Rialto was all Wisdom Academy.
Yeah, on the Nepal, the first point where Hyperflex was really showing up and getting kills, Wisdom were kind of picking some very strange compositions, to say the least. So I don't know if that first point was Wisdom just being bad, playing worse, excuse me, or if their comp was just that much worse. They them fooling around with comps might have cost them the Novice division record.
Yeah, probably. This match could have already been done had they not screwed around with comps on Village, but... And we're going to everybody's favorite map type, 2CP.
Let's go. 2CP.
Do we see the 6CP?
Last week's game in between Edinburgh and... who was that, the other team? Ooh. One trip. That game was a pain to... That, a 2CP map?
That was a long game.
Painful. It was like 10 CP and ended in a draw. It is the entire 2CP experience in one map.
You gotta love it. But
there's something special about 2CP.
Oh, they're gonna swap in Nukmar right here. So doing the classic Wisdom move of giving everybody playtime.
Yeah.
Okay, not sure why, but well, I know some of these Wisdom Academy players do play on a marsupial team for Outlet, so maybe that's why. And I'm not sure if they've played in their grand final game already or not, but I know like Thai is on that team, Geek Ache is on that team.
Yeah. As we still have not gotten the map pick from Hyperflex.
Come on, people, pick a map. I want to figure out which map we're gonna see a draw on. Anubis. It is draw Anubis.
So Anubis.
Oh God, Ghost, what have you done? You have picked a map that favors spam comps.
Maybe they're maybe the Hyperflex has a good Junkrat player? Hopefully. Maybe.
Well, Valerie is a good Junkrat. Like,
That's
they
really...
are very... I remember watching... Okay, I did watch Hyperflex in week 1. Can't remember who the hell they played, but it was either during week 1 or during Navino's tournament. But Valerie had an insane Junkrat performance on Lijiang Garden, where they got like a 5K, and then with their last conch mine, they got a kill and managed to kill themselves, knocking themselves off the map.
Yeah, Wisdom's going to opt to stay on the defense. No surprise there.
But Valerie does have a really good junk, so I can kind of understand why they're picking this map.
Yeah. The Junkrat may be the deciding factor here. I think Temple of Anubis is the only map where you could say that, and Control Center on Ilios. Other than that, Junkrat...
You mean on Lijiang?
Lijiang, not Ilios. On Lijiang.
I mean,
those are the only...
mixed up Rialto and Ilios, so... They're both water-based.
it's a it's a sign that we're heading to a map 5 and it's going to be Ilios. Even though it's physically impossible for us to go to Ilios as the 5th map, it's going to happen.
Yeah, well, it is possible if we get a draw here.
Oh, you're calling a draw. You're not even going to say they're going to win it.
No, draw or a win from Hyperflex. Well, to go to Ilios for map 5, you need a draw in one of the next 2 maps. So, all right, say Hyperflex draws Anubis. No, okay. Because then if Hyperflex wins the next 2 maps, then map 5 is automatically Busan.
We need to go to a map 6. That's right.
Well, we just need Hyperflex to be able to pick map 5. So what needs to happen here is we need Hyperflex to draw Anubis. We need them to win whatever the heck hybrid is. Most likely going to be King's Row, because who picks anything else? And then map 5, boom, we get our Ilios.
So we need to draw somewhere in here.
Yeah. I feel like putting in the chat, if we go to map 5, please pick Ilios. But I don't think Akri and Zakara would be happy with me if I did.
Match fixing.
Yeah. I mean, it's not match fixing, it's giving them a suggestion of a map to play that I want to see. Val, please stop asking to play Sim. Okay, so VRS saying that apparently Valerie is asking to play Sim. Okay, yep, Herb and Yoshi's getting in on it, telling Banana, no, we will not let you run Ana.
It's unfortunate. It looks like, speaking of Ana, it looks like both sides are going to be running an Ana Mercy backline here. You like that transition? I'm proud of it. On the defense, we're going to see Ryan Sigma here, as Titanic's going to be on the Junkrat.
Oh, I really want to say something to Herb and Yoshi in the match chat, but I don't want to be toxic.
Yeah, don't be toxic. That's how you're gonna get banned by Big Boy Dividing.
I mean, considering I've never gotten a strike, but I don't feel like starting now.
So we're gonna see the fairly similar comps. Not fairly similar. We're seeing a Genji. Never mind. Chef is already dead as well. So that's a very early pick from Blitz, and that's a DMech onto Yoshi, as Blitz is going to get basically 2 kills. The DMech's practically a kill.
Yoshi just kind of stood there and is like, yep, I'm done. Kill me. Oh, we do. I didn't even notice. We get the Bligma. We get the Blitz Sigma.
Basically epic.
I am happy. Blitz gets to play his one trick. Dial already has Tire? What?
Wait, how does he already have Tire? And he built up Tire in basically 1.5 fights. It's a very fast Tire. He's 1v1ing Valor, and he's going to pop the Tire. He's going to manage to get 1 kill out of it. I would say that's some good value.
They're probably going to res Valerie. Yep.
Yeah, they're going to get their res off. So they're going to res up Valerie here. As they're forced onto this point, they can just get spammed from all angles here. That's a great play from Titanic. Just jumps up onto the high ground, takes down Chef. Banana soon to follow. Spongy hits... He's hitting shots now, as he's going to hit 2 kills. The Valkyrie's going to get popped for some reason, as Valerie is going to go down. This game is... This is what we call a roll in the business.
Yeah, every kill in that fight was Spongy and Thigh, like, just carrying the fight from their damage roll. How did Banana get caught with the nade? What?
I think... I'm not sure. I think it hit the wall. Because I think it, like, hit the wall, and so it managed to hit him, as the Nano's gonna come out onto Ghost Turtle. The Flux comes out from Blitz with the help of the Bob's gonna find 2 kills now. The Bob's gonna find 2 kills with the Flux finding 1. Spongy basically carried that fight there with the Bob, as they're just going to get a very clean fight win, as Titanic almost has a second shatter. Not shatter.
Tire.
Tire.
A little bit of an over ult there, I feel, though, from Wisdom Academy. Throwing in 3 ults, they honestly could have just won it off the Bob and the Flux, but for some reason tossed in Nano.
What a shot! Takes Banana out of the sky. The damage boosted Ashe is basically a Widowmaker.
Widow with faster fire rate.
Widow with faster fire rate. As the Blade's gonna come out now, Spongy's gonna get taken down by Chef. The Blade's gonna find 1. The Bob's gonna get thrown on the point's gonna buy him a lot of space. Valor's gonna find 2 kills here. The speed run has been ruined. Banana used Barrage and Minimax used Shatter. Okay. I assume they're swapping.
Yeah. Okay, so we do see Blitz swap over to the D.Va. Minimax is staying on the Reinhardt.
Yeah. Bungie's gonna head over to the Reaper, and Red Panda's gonna go to the Moira.
Okay, so they are gonna try to go a little more brawly. I think after we see Valkyrie, Nukmar will go over to the Lucio.
What does he plan on doing with this tire? They're just gonna wait out the tire. What is Yoshi doing? Yoshi!
It's gonna be rezzed.
But why is he so far forward when the rest of his team is like back, waiting for the tire to run out?
I don't question things
and
anymore.
This buys Wisdom so much space as they could just roll over now. What a crucial mistake from Yoshi in a game full of them. That was the most egregious.
The question I have here is, why is Yoshi on the Reinhardt? Okay, we're on Sigma Zarya. What is this count?
What they're gonna go Hawk Zarya. Or Ryan Zarya, one of the 2.
I was gonna say, they need to do so.
Yeah,
okay,
they're gonna go
Ryan Sigma. Okay.
Oh, Sig? Okay.
Hyperflex coming up on the Nano Blade pretty soon.
Yeah, they're gonna have the Nano Blade here. Probably within this fight, they will finish building it. As Red Panda goes down basically before the fight even starts. I think that was a damage-boosted Fire Strike that brought everybody down low. 4 kills come out quick, but Yoshi's going to get taken down, so that's a huge pick. If you lose a player on the attack on 2 CP, it can really turn the tide here. As 2 ticks have been built up now, Minimax is going to fall. As the players are returning now for Wisdom Academy, and the Blade comes out from Valerie. 1 swing, 2 kills. Give him a 3rd. Chef's gonna go down, but it shouldn't really matter. Blitz is gonna get demeched and taken down, and they managed to cap. So that was a decent attack from Hyperflex.
You know, I questioned the Genji pick at the beginning, and Valerie just destroyed all my questioning right there with that Nano Blade. Like, I can't question it anymore. I can't question things if they work.
I think the Genji on the defense, if they want to keep running, it's gonna have some issues, because on their first point attack, they didn't win the attack until they built up the Blade. Then the Blade got 2 kills, and they ended up capping point A. And on point B, it was the same thing. They weren't able to win the fight until they built up the Blade. So they're really just playing for the Blade.
I mean, that's basically how you play in a Genji comp. You're basically just only playing around Blade. Genji is a freaking ult bot. That's it.
Unless you're Prophet.
Unless you're Prophet, and even still, kind of a Blade bot. But, I mean, when Prophet can just do whatever the hell he wants with Blade, yeah, that's one thing. But Valerie is far from Prophet.
Yeah.
No,
Believe it or not,
Valerie.
Prophet is not Prophet's
not gold.
Yeah, believe it or not, Prophet is not a gold player. It may be hard to believe when you watch his gameplay sometimes, but he is in fact a top 500 player, even a pro at that. As we're gonna get into the game, we're to see a Bastion.
Bastion.
Okay.
Let's see how this works.
With the Genji?
This is a weird comp, but hey, if it works, I'm not gonna fault him.
It would actually work here against the Shadow Dive.
As long as they can keep the dive off of the Bastion.
Yeah, but that's gonna cause some issues with how they're playing. Valerie is so out of position.
Oh, but
they could just cap.
You need to move. You need to change your sight line.
That's a great adaptation from Wisdom to understand where they can head, but Valerie's gonna just set in some shurikens and take down Panda. Blitz's mech is soon to follow now. As Blitz will fall from Yoshi. The Bastion hasn't done anything this fight, but the rest of the team has gotten a lot of value here. Chef's gonna get taken down. Wait, followed by Ghost Turtle. Why are they just pushing in like that? What is this? What is going on from Hyperflex?
Oh, Minimax just got melted.
Bastion just hiding in the corner. Valerie's gonna dash in and take down Nukmar, so looks like they're just gonna be able to stabilize. That looked like that could have been disastrous from Hyperflex, but it could still be as Yoshi and Valerie are gonna fall. What is going on? The Bastion ult's gonna come out, and he's not gonna get any kills. What just happened? As first point's gonna go the way of Wisdom Academy, most likely. So Shatter gets dropped, actually. It's gonna hit a couple players here. No kills have come out. He's gonna get taken down, and that's gonna be it. What was that?
I'm not even sure what I just witnessed. I saw Banana failing to shoot a baby diva that was right by him for like 10 seconds. And then, like, at a certain point, stop shooting the baby diva, shoot something else. Like, good God.
Yeah, the Flux gonna come out. He's gonna get EMP'd out of this. The EMP gets ult for player Chef. I don't know why I didn't use Immortality. A Spongy's gonna drop the Blossom. He's gonna find 2 kills, and they're gonna cap with 4.5 minutes. Barring a miracle here from this Blade, it's gonna get the first kill, and they're gonna be able to stall here because this is Temple of Anubis.
Yeah,
the ball's gonna
Nukmar though.
Yeah, they take down Nukmar, which could be massive here. So they're gonna drop the Ant Matrix. That was the worst Immortality field I have ever seen. As Ghost Turtle just pins from Spawn and takes down Spongy, the bomb's gonna get thrown in from Blitz. It's going to actually manage to take down Banana. So they're going to lose their Tracer player for now. Another pin from Ghost Turtle. It's going to be Blitz fairly low. The Shatter gets dropped and hits the wall. As this could be turnable, but as Bob's falling, it's going to cause some issues here. Chef's soon to follow. The pin, another pin from Ghost Turtle. Not any kills, however. Nukmar's going to dash through. Nukmar's going to fall from the dash from Valkyrie. Let's find 2 kills here on the cleanup. Make that 3. 4 minutes.
Alright, Hyperflex did a decent job there on the stall. I mean, considering Wisdom came in to that point with almost 6 minutes on the clock, like, they burned off a lot of time, but Wisdom has 4 minutes. Hyperflex, you have 1 minute 45 seconds. Like, you need, if you want to win this map, to probably you're gonna need to double cap this point. Like you're pretty much gonna have to have something in your back pocket because you need to get both points here if you're Hyperflex.
Yeah, Hyperflex will need to do something great here on their attack. Of course, because they have a lower time bank, they will be attacking first.
Yeah, with way less time here, like, you have half the time, and it looks like Ghost Turtle is going to play the Zarya.
I doubt they're going to run the Chengdu comp.
You know, at this point, I no longer doubt anything. I've seen some weird things in this game. I can't doubt anything anymore.
This game is interesting, as Yoshi is on the Reinhardt.
Why is Yoshi playing Reinhardt? What? What is this? What am I seeing?
Novice Overwatch?
I don't even trust my own eyes anymore.
Do you think they account swapped? As Spongy.
Who knows?
The damage boosted Dynamite gets 2 kills and this fight is done. This map is done. I think the series may be done fairly soon as well. Titanic fights 2 kills.
Yeah. We're gonna see Bobs get out.
I'm kind of sad we're not actually getting to actually watch a game here, and we're kind of just seeing a roll with the occasional fight one from Hyperflex.
I mean, Hyperflex, as much shit as I've talked about in this game, they've had some pretty good moments. And they're not done yet. Don't count them out until it's over. They've still got 50 seconds. They do have a chance here. Titanic is 90%, 98%. He has it. He's got his tire already.
Yeah, he has his tire here. They're all in a small room as well, as Spongy takes an off angle and is going to take down the out-of-position Zarya. Chef accidentally dropped to the low ground, which is going to cost him his life. Titanic with the tire is going to find 2 kills here. 30 seconds left, and Hyperflex are going to be forced to reset.
Oh, Yoshi is getting picked late. They're staggering a Reinhardt. What is this? That is an interesting one.
Ghost Arrow's gonna go down on the wrecking ball. What am I watching? This is one of the games where you watch it and it just doesn't make sense. You know? As it's really just stall now for Hyperflex. They don't really have enough players here alive to really try to turn this. Valerie will be returning on the Genji. He is close to a blade. So maybe turnable if he can build up this blade in time, but he's going to go down before he can do much. He gets a kill, but that won't be enough.
He did die right as soon as he got the blade, but
honestly, could go to a map 6. We could see Ilios.
Yeah,
it's possible.
I mean, it is still possible to draw this map.
It's in the script. I have it right next to me.
Don't leak that this is scripted.
Oh.
Only we're supposed to know that.
I'm predicting the future. We're only going to a map 6 there. See, now they won't know. We can cut that out in post.
Yeah. Sadly, there is no post. This is kind of live here.
As on the defense, we're gonna see Bastion Junkrat.
I mean, high spam, high damage here. Like, if they can honestly just put enough pressure on the team, the Junkrat, you're not really gonna get a super amount of value out of a Junkrat when, like, they have pretty good mobility with the Shadow Dive comp. I mean, Winston can kind of jump out of the way. D.Va can just Matrix it. Reaper can just Wraith out of it. Sombra can just translocate. And when she's invisible, she moves so fast she can avoid it. Lucio, he doesn't have to come off the wall.
A bit off topic, the amount of times in the Twitch chat I've seen, what the heck, Chef Flex support is, it's ever-increasingly growing in size.
And that is why I'm not in Twitch chat.
That's a nice rock onto Nutmar. It's gonna cause him to take some damage. Valerie is 50% to a tire.
Yeah.
Make that 65.
He's building a tire.
So, where's Chef? What is Chef doing? Why is Chef there? I don't know, but it does enough. He does enough damage to help take down Red Panda. It was a very awkward positioning here, as Titanic's going to be on the flank, but they're going to realize it. As Valerie is almost to a tire. Titanic should go down here. Yeah, Chef will come in and take him out.
I tried to translate, but Chef knew he was there. There was no chance he was getting him. Yes, they are. It looks
the target of the trap! How does he do that? He gets taken down.
Herping calls for a pause. Wait, what is going on with Chef? He was just kind of standing there letting him shoot them. Maybe because he thought a pause was coming out? Oh, maybe Chef was lagging because he was kind of just standing in front of Wisdom Academy right there.
Yeah, his positioning has been a bit strange.
I was trying to put my... What the fuck? Okay, apparently Chef was trying to teabag.
Yeah.
1K fine.
Yeah, this is what we call in the business a shit show. So Minimax is gonna go down to Valerie.
Valerie was in a bad position, but manages to get out with the conch mines.
As I hope Chef knows a 5K fine will be heading his way, as Red Panda is gonna go down.
Yeah, Valerie does have the tire here. Wisdom Academy currently only having the Coalescence online here. So definitely an advantage right now for Hyperflex's. Wisdom doesn't seem to quite have figured out how they want to do this. Blitz is currently in the spawn. It looks like he's going to swap to Sigma and go back to D.Va to just get his mech back, losing any progress he had on the bomb.
Titanic has built 50% to his ult in 2 minutes. His EMP against the stationary Bastion comp. How I think they read the script. I think they know what has to happen.
I mean, to be fair to Thai, he hasn't really been able to get close to it. I mean, he's kind of...
What is them doing? Like, no joke, they're just standing there. They're standing there, then walking into a bastion.
I guess they kind of haven't been taught how to play against this comp. But, I mean, how do you teach somebody to play against this comp? This is not something you see often.
To win the entire game.
Oh, Thai needs a pause. Maybe Thai's lagging? Or Nukmar is, because Nukmar also put a P in.
Yeah. So we're gonna call for a pause. I think this is around the 5th pause so far this map already.
Okay, so 2 people from Wisdom have put in R, but Blitz is saying not R. So
now he's given the R.
Okay.
This is the tactical pause.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to figure out what the heck do we do? How do we path? Valerie's saying report for spam. I don't care. It's like, okay, let me right click on you. Speaking of spam, look at where Valerie is positioned. She's up on top of that archway to be able to just spam down those grenades on Wisdom Academy. I don't know if they know that Valerie's there.
Yeah, Valerie, he's in a very advantageous position to get a ton of value here.
I'm surprised they're not trying to dive him right there.
Yes, the Bastion! Okay, he's gonna take down Red Panda. As soon as Wisdom try to move anywhere other than the choke, they just get bastioned.
Look at Valerie's angle.
Or are we in bronze? The world may never know.
I mean, some of these people are bronze.
I think it's only Banana, right?
Yeah, it might just be Banana.
Yeah, Banana, who's been playing the best out of anybody on Hyperflex.
Oh, Tire coming out.
Tire's gonna come out. Let's see if I can get any kills here. As my game has crashed. Let's go.
Okay. Alright, so that's 2 kills on the Tire for Valerie right there. He does manage to take out both supports as we try to get Joe to get his game back up. Thai does have the EMP. He's moving towards the point, like he's gonna try to bait Hyperflex into coming back to the point, as Valerie does take out Red Panda right there. I will have to be solo commentating until Joe gets his game fixed. The Coalescence coming out right here for Chef, as the Flux does come out for Herping Yoshi. We are gonna see the Valkyrie pop here from Bob's as the Shatter comes out from Ghost Turtle and finds a few, but the EMP gets all 6 members of Hyperflex. Ghost Turtle finds Minimax with the pin. And as Red Panda finds Ghost Turtle with a hold. This fight going both directions as Ghost Turtle will be brought back into the fight, but Spongy managing to find 3 with the Death Blossom, as well as finding the kill onto Banana. Nukmar finishing off Valerie, and Spongy getting the final blow onto Ghost Turtle. That's the cap, and that's the game.
They broke the script. They won the game in 3 maps. No Ilios for us today. As Wisdom Academy, in what is probably the biggest role so far this season, are going to maintain their perfect record. They have, through 9 maps, they are 9-0 in maps this season. They have not dropped a single map, and this game was probably the closest they got to dropping a map.
Yeah, I mean, like, Hyperflex, you actually played the best that you played in the whole series on the defense of Anubis right there, and yeah, it worked. Okay, Joe, you did get back into the lobby.
I got back right at the very end.
Okay, well, Joe unfortunately got back into the lobby, but he only got to really see the last moment. Now here comes the good question. Who do we want for interview?
That's a very good question. That was a very confident performance. And we can get Thai in here. As that was just a great performance there from with.
Well, Thai's left the lobby, so Thai gone. Thai not here.
Thai is left.
Okay, you are Hyperflex people. Don't answer. I really want to tell Yoshi, you have to win to get the interview. Don't know where Zach went.
Zach is back.
I
As,
went and asked Thai if he wanted an interview.
Did you get an answer?
The answer is yes.
Hey, Thigh.
here he is, Thigh. That was the most dominant game I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, except for that last map. That last map was fucking shit. Oh my goodness.
All right, Joe, you can go first for the questions.
Coming into this match, did you have any set strategies for Hyperflex, or was it more of just a just play our style and roll?
Well, it was we were just gonna play our style and roll because we knew that they weren't really gonna play what's considered meta picks. They were always gonna play to their strengths, but we're just playing our game better than they play theirs.
Yeah. So when you on that last map, which of course was the closest, when you saw the Bastion come out, you guys seem to have struggled a bit with it against the Bastion Junkrat. What was the call inside the team to really change how you were playing to manage to end up capping that point?
Well, in the last 15 seconds, I just said I'm gonna go on point so they drop off the high ground, and then we just got a big blossom from Spongy, which was fucking clutch. We probably would have been a tie without that blossom.
Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, next week you are going up against Edinburgh, which, if Edinburgh can get the win today, that would mean that it will be an undefeated team, the two undefeated teams going at it. Do you expect that match will be just as easy as this one?
Wait, Edinburgh's really undefeated?
Yep.
Yes.
What?
They're 2-0.
They're 2-0.
Oh my.
They
Oh,
won
wow.
both games in 5. They won first week against Geometric in 3-1, and then they won last week in 6-map reverse sweep.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's just gonna be, same gameplay and coming confident. We know that we can play our game to a higher level than anybody else can play their game, and we'll just fucking out mechanic them.
So that's it for me. AJ, do you got anything to say?
What was your guys' reaction to them having to run Chef on the flex support? Did that change your game plan at all for this game?
Not really. It just made it a lot easier because obviously Chefs isn't he doesn't regularly play support, so him off rolling really helped because he couldn't take shots at my far right, and then they didn't have anybody to contest me, so I kind of just dominated.
Anybody you want to shout out, shit talk while you're here?
Shout out to Jeff for getting us in line after that last map because it was kind of tragic, and he let us know.
I love how winning a map is considered tragic because it wasn't a roll.
It was just yeah. It really is that because we hold ourselves to these high standards.
Yeah.
And when we struggle like that, it's kind of frustrating because we know we can do better, and they were just running a stupid fucking Bastion comp, which is annoying as shit.
Yeah. What was your guys' thought process like going against the Bastion? And I'm sure you guys weren't exactly expecting that.
Yeah. We kind of didn't really have a thought process. We struggled like a lot against this Bastion. I think it really came down to maybe pathing. We were dying like really early a lot, taking unnecessary poke damage. Chef was in our backline on the Moira, just doing whatever the fuck he wanted. It was just we kind of all turned our brains off.
All right. Well, I'm fairly certain that's it for us here tonight. Thank you for coming on for a quick interview.
All right, thanks for having me.
And with that, we are done here for today's match. It was a bit quicker than I think people were expecting, but it do be like that sometimes.
I mean, it still took almost an hour, so
An hour,
yeah.
half of it was pauses.
Yeah, but that's with the interview. But all right, that'll wrap things up for this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed watching some Novice Overwatch. Come back at 8 o'clock for Chengdu Chads versus Newt Newt.